Welcome to my YouTube channel. The 2025 Honda NC750X is not just a motorcycle. It's a symbol of evolution in practical motorcycling, combining modern-day usability with performance, style, and eco-conscious engineering. With each new iteration, Honda fine-tunes this mid-displacement adventure-style commuter to suit a wider range of riders, and for 2025, they've done more than just tweak the appearance or upgrade a spec sheet. They've engineered a machine that feels deeply intuitive, versatile, and confident, one that's at home in the city but eager for open roads. The heart of the 2025 Honda NC750X remains its 745cc parallel twin engine, liquid-cooled and SOHC, with a 270-degree crank. That layout gives it a subtly throaty rumble and solid torque delivery, all while maintaining a remarkably smooth and linear power band. The engine produces about 58.6 horsepower at 6,750 revolutions per minute and 50.9 pound-feet of torque at 4,750 revolutions per minute. This is where the NC750X stands apart. It doesn't scream at redline or beg to be pushed. Instead, it invites you to enjoy its mid-range punch, designed for real-world use like urban commuting and long-distance weekend rides. What really sets this engine apart is its efficiency. With an average fuel consumption of about 67 mpg, the NC750X provides an impressive range of roughly 250 miles from its 3.8-gallon tank. This is not a bike you'll be fueling up every day, making it an appealing option for riders who clock serious miles. The engine is matched with either a 6-speed manual transmission or Honda's sophisticated dual-clutch transmission, or DCT. The DCT, which continues to evolve each year, is incredibly smooth in the 2025 version, especially at low speeds. It allows for automatic gear shifting in drive or sport mode, but you can also toggle manual mode and use paddle-style triggers on the handlebar to shift gears yourself. This system takes the physical and mental workload off new riders while still offering total control to experienced ones. The DCT software has been updated to better detect throttle inputs and lean angles, making gear selection feel more intuitive whether you're filtering through traffic or carving through corners. Riders can also select from 4 riding modes: Standard, Sport, Rain, and User, which affect throttle response, engine braking, and Honda Selectable Torque Control, or HSTC. This traction control system can be adjusted in multiple steps or turned off entirely for riders who prefer more manual control. These electronics enhance safety without ever being intrusive. Honda's use of throttle-by-wire in the NC750X is subtle but important. The system allows for incredibly precise control over how power is delivered, and it's noticeable when navigating tight turns or twisty roads. Whether you're coming out of a slow corner or overtaking on the highway, the bike responds exactly how you'd expect. The NC750X also takes braking seriously. For 2025, Honda introduces dual front disc brakes, a major upgrade from the previous single-disc design. These are 296mm floating rotors with twin-piston calipers, which pair with a 240mm rear disc and dual-channel ABS. The system delivers confidence-inspiring stopping power, with strong initial bite and progressive feel. This is especially important for a bike that may be loaded with luggage or carrying a passenger. The suspension setup includes Showa 41mm front forks with dual bending valves and 120mm of travel, and a Pro-Link rear shock, also with 120mm of travel. This gives the NC750X a balanced feel, absorbing bumps and potholes while maintaining composure at higher speeds. The suspension is tuned more for comfort than aggressive sport riding, but it remains stable and predictable in spirited riding. The chassis is a steel diamond frame that's both strong and lightweight. For 2025, Honda has managed to shed a bit more weight by redesigning the wheels, which are 17-inch cast aluminum units that cut unsprung mass by nearly 4 pounds. That translates to quicker turn-in and less effort needed to change direction, benefits that show up both in city riding and on twisty roads. The 2025 NC750X's design has been subtly refreshed to look sharper, leaner, and more modern. The LED headlight has a more aggressive profile, flanked by sleeker LED turn signals that integrate better with the fairing. A more contoured seat and revised body panels help the bike appear tighter, while maintaining its unmistakable adventure tourer identity. Honda has also added a new range of color schemes including Earth Khaki, Earth Black, Matte Pearl Glare White, and Fighting Red, each paired with black or silver accents that add depth and personality to the look. One of the most appreciated features on the NC750X is its storage compartment, located where a traditional fuel tank would be. At 23 liters, it's large enough to hold a full-face helmet or your daily essentials. It opens via a button near the ignition, and it's such a clever integration that many first-time viewers don't even realize it's there. For 2025, the storage area can be optioned with a USB-C charger, a divider, and even a document pouch, turning it into a practical glove box on two wheels. The fuel tank itself is under the rear seat, contributing to a lower center of gravity. This weight distribution helps make the NC750X feel lighter than its 472-pound curb weight suggests. Whether you're riding at slow speeds in town or leaning into curves, the bike feels composed and manageable. The cockpit of the 2025 NC750X has been upgraded as well. The standout feature is a 5-inch full-color TFT display, now bonded optically to reduce glare and improve readability in direct sunlight. It's not only more readable but also customizable, allowing riders to change layout colors or prioritize different readouts like gear position, ride mode, or fuel range. The TFT screen is compatible with Honda RoadSync, which pairs to your smartphone via Bluetooth. Once connected, it supports turn-by-turn navigation, music playback, weather updates, and call or message notifications. These can be controlled using a new 4-way handlebar switch with backlighting for nighttime use. The system requires a Bluetooth headset for audio, and when paired correctly, it's an incredibly useful tool for long-distance riders or commuters who rely on digital navigation. Ergonomics have always been one of the NC750X's strong suits, and nothing changes for 2025. The upright seating position gives you commanding visibility, while the handlebar is wide and slightly swept back for comfort. The footpegs are positioned for a relaxed knee angle, and the seat height of 31.5 inches strikes a good balance between reachability for shorter riders and legroom for taller ones. Wind protection comes from a fixed windscreen that's been reshaped slightly to reduce buffeting. Riders who need more wind protection can opt for Honda's adjustable touring screen as part of the comfort accessory pack. Honda has expanded its accessory lineup for the NC750X in 2025, offering 4 curated packages to suit different riding styles. The Urban Pack includes a 50-liter top box with quick-release mounting, a rear carrier, and a center stand. The Adventure Pack adds crash bars, LED fog lights, and knuckle guards, improving protection and visibility on rugged roads. The Travel Pack includes a pair of integrated panniers with color-matched panels and inner bags, ideal for touring. The Comfort Pack delivers heated grips, an adjustable windscreen, and a more padded comfort seat. All accessories can also be purchased individually, so riders can tailor their bikes as needed. Honda's commitment to sustainability is also present in the 2025 NC750X. Many of the outer panels and windscreen are now made from a bio-based polycarbonate called Durabio. This material is derived from renewable plant sources and is both scratch-resistant and UV-stable, proving that green materials don't have to compromise performance or durability. Another detail worth noting is the revised exhaust system. While visually similar to last year's unit, it's now slightly lighter and tuned for a crisper sound without increasing noise levels. It retains the low-slung side position, contributing to the bike's low center of gravity. For new riders, the NC750X is approachable without being boring. For experienced riders, it offers an engaging and practical machine with just the right mix of comfort, tech, and excitement. It's a rare bike that can be used for a 9:05 commute on weekdays and then be loaded up for a 600-mile weekend tour without breaking a sweat. Insurance costs are typically lower for the NC750X compared to other bikes in its class, thanks to its practical nature and excellent safety features. Maintenance is also straightforward, with easy access to service points and long intervals between major work. Chain maintenance, oil changes, and filter replacements are all DIY friendly. In a market filled with aggressive sport bikes and ultra-luxury tourers, the 2025 Honda NC750X finds a unique middle ground. It's a motorcycle that doesn't just focus on riding fast or looking flashy. Instead, it focuses on living with the machine, day in and day out, and making every ride, whether long or short, as enjoyable as possible. That's the hallmark of a bike that understands real-world motorcycling. And the 2025 NC750X doesn't just understand it. It defines it.